Hey guys, today I am just going to do something a DIY easy idea. I get this idea from my daughter because since 2 days ago she's on holidays. So like most children, she really likes to do craft idea. And yesterday I saw that she was doing this box. You know, this is so simple to make, especially since your kids are on holiday, in case sometimes your kids came to you and said, I am so bored or something like that, you can let your kids do something as simple as this, which my daughter, she will explain because what she actually does, she gets like a little box, carton box, and all she does was just glue some papers inside, and then she rolled the paper and she glued it onto the box. And you can do something as beautiful as this. We all have so much papers. If you happen to have like Gleaner, like most people like to read Sunday Gleaner. So if you have your Gleaner on Sundays and you got kids, you don't have to throw away the old Gleaners. You could use that same Gleaner to make some really interesting things. If you have small kids that put their toys all over the house, what you can do is get a huge carton box and with your kids, show them, oh, it's so simple to roll the paper and make something interesting. They could make a beautiful box where they can keep their toys or everything that they have over the house. Moms and dad, you too can also create a big box where you can use it for the dirty clothes or something. You can use it for into the kitchen to keep your spices. You can use it for so much reasons. So let's start it. I want my daughter to show how she uses this to create this. So, tu peux rouler du papier pour le monter. Comment tu as fait? Oh, I made this one by myself. If you see, there is a huge difference between her box and my box. My box, because I didn't want something that is really hard. So I made this box a few months ago, just with the same technique. The only thing is I didn't have a carton box. So what I did was I did have some paper from, I think it's all type of, I did bought like a Hoover cleaner, and in the box it was something like fragile type of box. So what I did was take 4 pieces and I glued the pieces onto another to form a box. I'll use this glue. This glue is bois, which is wood glue, and it's not just for wood, but I take this one because as I read along, I see that it's good for paper, wood, and all type of, in fact you can use it to glue aluminum, wood, paper, and all that. So I think this was a good one because sometimes you can use wooden glue to do really other things other than it's made for wood. And what is really good is that my daughter can touch this, and she actually, when it's dried, all you have to do is just rub your fingers together and the glue just go away. So she rolled this one, and what she did, she take the paper. She actually, I don't know if you see how she does it, but she take the paper like this, and then you pinch it, the paper like this, so you can have it rolled like this. And then all you have to do is roll the paper. Roll the paper, roll it like this, and when you go, you tear this, and you rolled, and you tear, and you rolled, and you tear, and you do the same thing until you just take out the wooden like this, and you have the paper like this, and all you have to do is take the glue, she was using a type of glue that she uses for school. So I said to her that in order to have something really, really, really strong, she needed to use like a type of glue like this. So this is basically what she does, and you turn it like this, and remember, this glue is not dangerous. It's good for, take a glue that is good for, that is not dangerous, that kids can use or anybody can use, because after this is dry, all we have to do is just rub our hands and rinse it. It's just simple like that. So this is what the paper looks like, and then all you had to do is, well, you can redecorate the paper, as I said. You can just tour, this is what we get in the letterbox. Every week our letterbox is filled with paper. So all you had to do is take out one of the pieces of the paper, and my daughter, well, she actually glued, as I said, the paper inside to make you have something like this. And this morning, because she uses a school type of glue, as I said, it was not the strongest type of glue. So I said to her that I will reinforce it with this glue. So all you had to do is glue the paper. When she turned it like this, well, it's good. She do it like this. So this is hers, and this is mine. Combien de temps tu as fait pour faire cette carton-là? 2 jours?
Non.
Combien de temps tu as utilisé? Tu peux pas la prendre si tu veux?
J'avais pris, avec les pauses et tout, ça a pris environ 2 heures.
Non, 2 heures pour faire du prise, mais 2 heures pour coller tout ça? Tu as utilisé
tout ça, oui.
Oui.
Et puis pour tout préparer, ça m'a pris un peu plus de temps aussi.
À peu près combien de temps?
Environ 3-4 heures aussi pour préparer et la boîte et...
C'est-à-dire, ça a duré peut-être, elle a fait tout ça, elle dit peut-être 6 heures en tout, non? À peu près 6 heures. Well, in fact, I didn't use so much time to do this because, well, as I said, I didn't have a box, because when you have a box, the hardest to do what lasts a long time is just to roll this. So moms and dad, what you can do, you can just roll the paper with your kids, and then just tell them to be creative with the paper. And in my next videos, you will see I do so many things, decorated nearly all my else with papers. So, and as I said before, like if you have glitter, what you can do, you can still use the glitter. You will not have these multicolors, like, but if you have the glitter, what you do, you roll the glitter, and then you bought a spray paint. And you can buy it like a multicolor spray paint, and all you have to do is spray it, be creative with this spray paint. You can do so many things at no cost at all for your kids during their holidays, other than, because most kids, when they are so bored, what they do, they go on the street, they play on the street, they do that. So, sometimes to occupy your kids, you can do so many things with them, and something that is so simple to do. So, next time, la prochaine fois, tu voulais faire quoi, mon cœur? Tu voulais fabriquer quoi la prochaine fois?
Une autre boîte, sauf qu'on va en faire un ruban avec ça.
Oh, ça peut être joli, ça aussi. She want to do, the next time she want to do another box like this, and she want to use some ribbons, to glue the ribbons and do something really girly. That's a good idea too. So we do like phone cases, we made decorated, wall decorated ideas, and you will see in my next video to come, I will show you all that we've done with things that we just, like things, recycled things. So until then, hope you like this video. And if you want us to do this from scratch, because we just explained that you just roll it and glue it on the box. But if you want us to explain this from scratch, As you see, my daughter, she put, I just get to see this because you put it from here. You glued it here, huh? So I think this is a good idea too. It's really good. And you know, I didn't do that, as I said, because I did not use a box. I used 4 pieces of carton things, and I just glued it together. And this is basically the box that I did received, what I did bought. And so all I did was cut 4 pieces and I glued them together, and then I just glued it randomly, you know. And this I glued inside, and it's really, really hard. If you try to cut this with a scissor, you will not be able to cut it. Look. I was trying, because when the glue with the paper gets hard, it is as hard as this stick, even harder. So I was trying to cut it evenly, and I said, well, it was just impossible. So I will use this, like, to keep the scissors and everything that I see out of place up, I'll put inside. If I am to have another baby, tu veux another baby?
Yeah.
Oh, I would do a big box, like, to put, like, his or her stuff in it and all that. Or, you know, you can, so guys, just try something with your kids. You don't have to always buy something for them to do something. Just look around your house, and the things, we all had papers in our house. We all have carton boxes, or we can get carton boxes easily. If we don't have carton boxes, we can make one, like I do. My daughter did have one, but I made one. So we can do so many things so easy and interested with our kids. So until my next video, as I said, you will see some interested things that I do, and maybe you could try it because it's decorative idea. So until then, bye-bye.